I found false lashes in my boyfriend's bed. But I don't wear lashes. I am so devastated as I type this. I've just been crying all day, and I have no idea how to confront my boyfriend. I am 18 years old, and I'm in my very first relationship. We're the same age, but he's more experienced than me. He was my first everything, and I got attached to him faster than I expected. I am a super shy and quiet person. I fell for my boyfriend because he was the only person in the college history class who picked me when we needed to find partners. He gave me this big warm smile that day, and ever since then I've had feelings for him. I know I'm young, but I think I'm in love with him. Every time I see him my feelings grow, and I feel so lucky to have found someone like him. I never thought he was capable of hurting me like this, and I just feel so stupid and naive for even trusting him in the first place. I never thought I could be betrayed like this in my very first relationship, and I thought my boyfriend was some innocent guy. He lives in an apartment off campus with a couple of other guys. The house is really rowdy, and they have lots of people coming in and out of it at all times. But I live with my parents, so we usually hang out at his place since we have more privacy there. The other morning when I woke up, I had my hand under the pillow and felt something soft brush my finger. I grabbed it and took a closer look. I tried to hold in a choked sob, as I realized it was another girl's false eyelash. I don't even wear freaking makeup. In that split second, I had to realize that I was not the only girl he had been having in his bed. I was not his one and only. I felt so gross and violated, and I couldn't believe I had just spent the night with a cheater. I left in a hurry before he could wake up, and I was sort of dry after he reached out that afternoon. My boyfriend keeps asking me what's wrong, and telling me just to speak to him about what is bothering me so he can fix it. I just don't know what to do. Half of me never wants to see him again, but the other half wants to just pretend like I never found it and just try and forget about the entire situation. I know I might be acting like a stupid, inexperienced child, but I'm in love, and it's totally clouding my judgment.
I found false lashes in my boyfriend's bed. But I don't wear lashes. I feel like the biggest idiot in the world, and I can't believe how bad I ended up screwing myself by being immature. After finding another girl's fake eyelash in my boyfriend's pillows, I had been distant and borderline ignoring him for almost a week. At one point, he left a voicemail crying where he was saying how much he missed me and that he was sorry for whatever he did that upset me. Towards the end of the week, his calls and texts got more desperate. Later on, he left me another voicemail saying I couldn't just leave him in limbo like this. He said I was treating him like I hated him, and if I wanted to break up, then I needed to be honest about that to him at least. I was furious to see how he was acting. I was disgusted at him trying to act innocent and play the victim. I was so upset and overwhelmed by the end of the week, but I still don't want to just straight up break up with him. Instead, I decided to send him a picture of the mystery eyelash since I had taken it the morning that I found it. He responded to the picture with a line of question marks, and I remember letting out a sarcastic laugh when I saw the notification. I sent him an angry text saying where I found the lash and calling him a cheat and a liar. I still hadn't said I wanted to break up, because I wanted to see what he would say. He left me on read for about an hour. I spent the entire time cursing him out in my head. When he did reply, he sent me a long voice memo. When I listened to it, I felt like a freaking deflated balloon. He started off by saying he would never cheat on me and that he was hurt that I jumped to that conclusion without even trying to talk to him about it first. Then he explained that he had texted the photo to his roommate group chat, and one of his ruder roommates admitted that he had a fight with his girlfriend recently and he had kicked her out of his bed and told her to go sleep in my boyfriend's room instead since he had been out that night with me. The lash turned out to be hers, and my boyfriend showed me all the screenshots from the group chat as proof. I felt like a huge idiot. I was relieved but so embarrassed with the way I acted. When I called my boyfriend after, trying to apologize for how I acted, he just said that if this is how I handled conflict in a relationship, maybe I wasn't ready for one. I literally just lost my boyfriend, my first love, because I was petty and insecure, and I've learned a harsh lesson about the importance of communication.